Question number 29, Ben's pretzels. Ben takes a bag with some pretzels with him to school each day to snack on. On Monday, the bag has 34 pretzels and has a mass of 173 grams. On Tuesday, he expects to be hungrier, and he puts 50 pretzels in the same bag, and its mass is 245 grams. On Friday, the bag has a mass of 294.5 grams. How many pretzels did Ben take to school on Friday? Show your work. So on Monday and Tuesday, we're going to get two ordered pairs from the information that we're given. 34 pretzels, it was 173 grams, the whole bag and pretzels together. So 34, 173 would be 1 point. And on Tuesday, 50 pretzels in the bag, and the bag had a mass of 245 grams. So 50, 245 is the second point. Now eventually we're going to find the whole equation, but the first thing we're going to do is find the rate of change or the slope. And so here's the rate formula or slope formula. And so y2 minus y1, or we're subtracting the second coordinates, that's the y coordinate, so 245 minus 173, and then 50 minus 34 in the denominator. Now if you wanted to do 173 minus 245 in the numerator on top, that's okay. But if you do 173 minus 245, then in the denominator you'd have to write 34 minus 50. Make sure you're subtracting those two pairs of numbers in the same orders. So 245 minus 173 is 72, and 50 minus 34 is 16. So 72 divided by 16 is 4.5, and that actually means 4 grams per pretzel. I know those are the units because the 245 and 173, they were both masses, grams, so that's a grams on top, and the 50 and the 34 were pretzels, so this actually means that 72 grams for 16 pretzels. So that's why it's 4.5 grams per pretzel. Now to make up my equation, I'm going to call B the mass, let B represent the mass of the bag with P number of pretzels in it. So P is the number of pretzels and B is the total mass of the bag. And so let's scroll up here a little bit. So the equation, and I'm modeling this after y equals mx plus b. So I'm going to write that up here. Now I'm letting my dependent variable be b, capital B, mass of the bag, instead of y. The rate we found was 4.5, so 4.5 goes here. And instead of using x, I'm letting p represent number of pretzels, and then the b is the y-intercept, my initial amount. It's actually the mass of the bag when it's empty. That's what b represents. So we're going to find b by substituting in a point. And the 2 points we had up here were these two. So I'm using the 50 pretzels, 245 grams one. So the 245 goes in place of B, and it's 50 pretzels, so 50 goes in place of P. So 4.5 times 50 is 225. So we would have 245 equals 225 plus B. In order to find B, I'm going to subtract 225 from both sides, or take the 225 over and subtract it from the 245, which gives us 20, which is actually 20 grams, because remember those numbers, the 245, these would actually be grams. So B is 20 grams. So putting a 20 in place of B here, then my equation is the mass of the bag is 4.5 times the number of pretzels plus 20. So there's my equation. It relates the total mass of the bag to the number of pretzels in it. Remember up here on Friday, the mass was 294.5, and we're asked to find how many pretzels. So that's the capital B, and we're asked to find the little p. The little p represents the number of pretzels. So 294.5 is going to go in place of B here. Here's my equation, same equation I have here. So 294.5 here, and we're going to solve for P. So I want to isolate the 4.5 P term, so I want to get rid of this 20 here. So we can take the 20 over and subtract from the 294.5, or if you prefer, I want to get rid of the 20, it's being added, so we'll subtract 20 from both sides. And I don't really have a lot of room to write it in here, but there we go. So on the left we have 294.5 minus the 20, and just 4.5p on the right. And so if we subtract 294.5 minus 20, we get 274.5. And I want to isolate for p now, so I want to get rid of that 4.5. So it's multiplied by the p, so I would divide out the 4.5. And so that's what you see here and here. Now these 4.5s are going to divide out. So that gives us just p, and 274.5 divided by 4.5 is 61. So that's the number of pretzels that Ben took to school on Friday. He had 61 pretzels in his bag.